Have you been here long?
It feels like I've been here a long time, but maybe that's just my own perspective. What's with the knife?
I didn't even realize I brought a knife. Oh yeah, I guess I did brandish a knife. What's with your knife?
Well, let's see. I guess you never know when watermelons are going to be given away, and you don't normally have a tool to cut said watermelon.
Okay, I can't lie to you. I brought this to murder you and suicide myself.
Wait, you were going to murder suicide?
Yeah.
No, I was going to murder suicide us.
No, fucking seriously?
That's what my knife's for.
I was sitting here looking at you thinking, like, where's the entry point, you know?
That's a really weird coincidence, the way our minds work.
That's pretty crazy.
God, we're sick.
Our story.
I was leaning towards suicide first, murder second. I think that's the play.
You can't stab somebody posthumously. It doesn't make sense. You're already, you know?
You could do it. You could do it. For starters, I stab myself, and I give myself like a light, but still fatal stab wound. And then, as I'm slowly bleeding out, I kind of lunge at you and give you just one right to the ticker.
You should have consulted with me on this, because that doesn't make sense. Your strength is waning, you're bleeding, you're confronting death. The last thing you're going to be able to do is muster the strength.
Wait, but so you were going to just murder me first?
Yeah.
Watch me die.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I don't know, maybe go through with it?
Yeah, but that was like my gift to you, is that like it was going to be so painful watching you die that I would then make myself die through stabbing also.
I'm not very convinced about you suiciding yourself, to be honest. Do you really think you would have gone through with it?
Yeah.
You think you would have, after killing me, been like, you know what?
Yeah.
I should probably kill myself too, maybe.
Yeah. Because, like, the grief, though, like, of watching you die is probably going to be, like,
It just would have been unbearable for you to watch yourself murder me.
Well, yeah, but you were going to murder me, too. You can't get mad at me about that.
I was going to kill you after I was dying.
Kind of regardless of whether I was going to go through with it. The reason we're here right now is because I've been taking money from August. I've felt cheap about it, and I know it's affected us. I know you're angry, which is why I wanted to kill you.
You should feel cheap. You were cheap and you were tawdry.
I do feel tawdry.
Well, don't beat yourself up about it. I took money too.
Oh, okay.
I tried to take money from Evan to teach you a lesson, and in the end, I ended up on the bus a lot, and he paid me like $30 to go away.
Well, this behavior's got to stop. What we're doing is, I mean, this isn't who I want to be. This isn't who I want you to be either.
Let's put it behind us.
We should just agree right now that we're not going to see them.
Yeah. No more August and Evan.
At least for a while. We're going to take a break.
Recenter.
Just recenter.
Okay.
Deal.
Agreed.
Packed.
Packed it up.
Okay.
One, two, three, four. I declare money war.
God, always with the 50. Where do you get all these 50s?
The bank.
Oh, yeah, you're 5. You can have my 1, but...
Ooh, Frankie on Frankie.
Oh, this is the big time. Ulysses.
Attention intruder, please remove your...
Hey, guys. What's all this?
Can we come in? Thank you.
Got one for you, too. It's gonna be okay. Be okay. Be okay.
So what happened?
What happened? Couldn't even tell you.
No.
You wouldn't believe it if I told you.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. I'm still shaking.
I'm still too numb to even shake.
You're shaking really, really bad.
I see that now, but I couldn't feel it before that.
What went down today? I don't understand.
Just a little dab will do.
I mean, we don't have to talk about it right now. We could give it a few minutes, let it sink in. I don't know.
I guess it all started this morning. We were on our way back to our place, and the storm was just settling in over us.
When did it storm today?
Well, for the purposes of the story,
Earlier it stormed, I think.
it was a storm. I mean, it was windy.
It's a bitter wind.
It was definitely windy. And as we were fighting the gale, we noticed that like all of our stuff was outside, which was weird because we usually keep it inside.
We do. We keep it inside.
But we just kind of brushed it off and kept going. And we got to the door, and I pulled out my key
Usually
like I
got your-
always do,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
'Cause
You've
I
done
have
it
a key.
1,000 times.
I've done it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And I put it in the lock and turned it. Nothing happened.
Was there an eviction notice on your door?
There was a note that was indicating that somebody had been evicted.
It implied it.
Yeah, that implied somebody was not allowed to come in any longer.
It was a lot of legalese.
Yeah.
Have you been paying rent?
Whoa. You guys do not have to answer that, okay? Easy.
No, it's okay. It's a fair question.
I mean, I certainly haven't.
No, you definitely wouldn't.
No.
I might have. I don't know. I assumed I had. Like, I've been having these really vivid dreams. Remember I told
Yeah,
you
the
about these
recurring
dreams?
dream
Yeah.
you've been having.
It's just me in a room paying rent, just writing
God,
out
that is
checks
vivid.
over and over and over and over again.
We tried to analyze the dream, and we were
Right.
like, what does it mean? And
Assumed it meant just like I was paying rent,
Yeah.
probably, like in my waking moments.
But shoot.
You don't think that's what it is? Maybe it's not what it is.
Shoot, maybe it's not.
And they just kicked you out?
Well, I mean, you broke the lease, and therefore his legal recourse has to be to kick you out. He can rent it out to new tenants and actually make money, which is kind of the point of being a property manager.
Yeah, the worst part is all of our stuff was gone.
Yeah.
I thought they just put it outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, but we had to go get our keyboards tuned.
They closed at 5. We had to go there.
When we got back, just everything was gone. Somebody had taken everything.
Everything. Our DVD, our Bowflex.
Well, you guys can obviously crash here as long as you want.
I'm not comfortable with this.
You just want to put them back out on the street?
Well, look at James. How could he not have bed bugs?
Well, actually, I'm going to have to stop you. I'm actually the one with bed bugs. James has scabies.
I do.
Yeah.
Rooney has both.
Yeah, really bad.
Can robots get bed bugs?
How many computers have you had that got a virus?
Look, guys, I have some really expensive robots that stay here, and it's not really worth the risk for me. So how about this? How about we set up a little tent out back, a nice little cozy quarantine for you and your bed bugs, and you can crash out there as long as you want, and we'll have a clean room set up for when you transition.
Yeah, that would be great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Evan, is that cool with you?
Number 1, if you wake up early, do not wake me up just because you're up. Number 2, don't touch my food. And number 3, you're not getting into my room unless I specifically ask you to enter.
Yeah, like a vampire.
If that helps, sure. Conduct yourself as a vampire.
What time do you think it is?
I don't know. It's probably 6 a.m. Doesn't it always seem to be 6 a.m. in a tent?
It has the stink of 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that coffee?
Oh, it's not coffee. It's urine. I don't like to go outside.
When'd you get the cup?
I went to 7-Eleven and got the cup.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
So we really can't go inside?
What are we supposed to do out here?
I have no idea.
I'm not gonna hang out on Dart all morning.
I'd love to get something to eat. Let's just go in for a sec.
Yeah,
Let's go in. We'll be in and out.
that's true. They're asleep anyway.
Yeah.
Just tiptoe in.
We'll be in and out before they even notice.
Okay.
I don't want to piss in this anymore.
Have you seen this? They're unopened, giant tubes of toothpaste they just have laying around.
These both have toothpaste in them?
I don't know. It's a little indulgent. It's like they're running some sort of serial killer bomb shelter here.
They're both toothpaste.
Who has the time to use all that toothpaste?
I feel like I'm at Target.
I'm sure Bill Gates would have that many toothpaste, but he probably doesn't have time because he's always working.
Did you see this? This is what their beer is
Oh
like.
my god, a microbrew.
Microbrew. There's suggested food pairings.
How much hops does it have?
So hoppy.
Wonder if they got that from Oregon.
Oh god, I bet it is from Oregon.
Look at all those eggs.
Look at this. Look at their milk. It's organic, it's low fat, it's probiotic, it's unsweetened, and it's a smoothie too.
A milk smoothie?
Yeah, can you imagine how delicious this is?
Steal it.
I would love to dig into some of this.
Look at that country crock down there. Is that butter or margarine? Does butter taste like margarine? Would I like butter?
I don't know. They're both. I've never had either one, but they both. I'd love to at some point. I know I keep harping on the milk, but they have almond milk, smoothie milk, whole milk, cream, cottage cheese. We get it already. You're not lactose intolerant.
You enjoy milk.
Oh god, I bet. Get a load of their freezer. I was in here earlier. Ben & Jerry's, Safeway brand, and look, gelato.
When you eat gelato, do you have to eat it out of an even daintier spoon, too?
I thought gelato was coffee.
I think it is still. Hey, August. I hope we didn't wake you up.
No, my electronic house friend gets me up about this time every day.
Yeah, you're not the only one with an alarm clock, August. Noah has one.
Why don't you get with me and I'll show you around a little bit. Just show you the new digs.
I was making sure that James didn't take anything.
He is lying, Master Fisher. Notice, his cheeks are still full of goodies.
Okay, but I only ate things that had expired already.
By my count, Mr. Bertram Billows consumed 4 Choco Tacos and 2 ounces of Sprouts.
I would never. What kind of monster eats ice cream and Sprouts for breakfast?
I'd forgotten how fancy you looked at dusk.
What?
It is a shame about the cinnamon. Follow me.
Okay.
Here it is.
Your bedroom. Yeah. Oh, wow. This is new.
Yeah, I call it the Wall of Dreams for obvious reasons.
This is great. This is so you. I mean, did
Thank
you
you.
do it yourself or?
No, you see, I was the visionary. I saw this in my mind's eye, and I needed someone to help me kind of bring it to life.
You have like a team of interior decorators at this point, don't you?
Not a team. I have a couple. I found a couple local preteens that really had a good eye for how to lay tape out on a wall.
That demographic can do anything, I found.
Yeah, and they're cheap.
Listen, Ev, I'm sorry. I know you asked us not to come inside. It's just it was really cold, and we were just gonna come in for a second.
Shh! We're nearly there.
Okay.
Why did I bring you down here?
I don't know.
Oh, your little joke about the alarm clock.
I didn't mean it as a joke. I just
That's okay.
your whole robot thing. I don't really understand.
That's okay. I used to be like you. I used to think the only people in the world were human beings with real mortal flesh.
That's still true, though. What you just said.
Now look here. James, I want you to meet Philip. He's an electronic house friend designed specifically for socializing.
August, don't name your robots. That's the slippery slope, right? I mean, especially Philip. It's terrible.
Well, it's short for Philip Seymour House Friend.
His name's Philip Seymour House Friend.
Philip Seymour House Friend.
August, that's brilliant.
I thought of it like 5 years ago, before I ever thought I'd have a robot.
You nailed it. You nailed it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Do you hear that?
No. I don't hear anything.
It's Sounds less frantic this time. Maybe even a little wider.
Yeah. Are you mad at me? Is that what's going on?
I haven't diddled myself like that in years.
You haven't?
Follow me.
Okay.
It's okay, James. Go ahead and talk to him.
I mean, I don't know what to say to this thing.
James, you're being really awkward. It's cool, my man.
I'm not being awkward. You're being awkward. Philip, you're being super awkward right now.
James, do you like to party?
Yeah?
I like raging.
You rage?
For sure, I rage. For sure. I like parties that get bananas.
You taught him slang?
Dude, software updates like every few hours.
That is dope.
Dope? This is not in my vernacular.
That's an old term.
Yeah.
It's from like the late 90s. Maybe it's not. I thought it was coming back.
I guess not.
James, do you like computers?
Yeah, they're the best.
Well, guess who is a computer? It's me, Philip Seymour House friend.
I love it when he says it.
Is that a price is right, T?
Yeah, it is.
Ha ha ha. Ha. Classic.
Thank you.
Evan, you remember you asked me not to come into your room? Is this you asking me to come into your room?
Join me.
So this is okay?
You know how much I value our friendship, don't you?
I don't know that. It hasn't felt like that. I feel like ever since you won the lottery, we've really drifted apart. It's actually really wonderful to hear you say that.
I know how hard it's been for you.
It's been really hard with trivia and James and August. Like, I've barely had time to myself and the things that I like to do. I'm so pleased that you noticed that.
Do you know what the difference between us is?
You mean physically?
Your class, your courage, and I have 7 big sips of lemonade.
My God. Thank you. The first part was so nice, I'm just going to go ahead and forget about the last part. You know?
Rest with me.
Yeah, I'll rest with you. I'm tired. I didn't sleep very well out there. You want to do it here?
What the fuck are you doing in my bed?
What do you mean?
What are you doing here?
I was resting, like you told me to. You told me to rest.
I explicitly said don't come in my room. Now you're in my bed?
You asked me to come into your bed this morning. You said that, like, the weight of my courage, like I needed a rest. It's my class.
What? I just woke up. How am I doing all this?
You asked me to come in, like, just to rest this morning. This was just a couple of hours ago.
Didn't happen.
Oh, you must have been sleep talking.
I don't sleep talk.
You
Come
definitely sleep talk. I don't know why I didn't pick up on it. Sleep talking barely scrapes the surface. You walked, you talked, you listened. You're a real sleep gentleman, honestly.
Did you eat my food? You reek of alfalfa.
Well, I might have ate some sprouts.
How many?
Listen, I can tell you're mad at me, right?
Yes.
Let me make it up to you. Why don't you and August swing by our tent later? James and I will cook you a nice meal, and we can just forget all of this happened. Wipe the slate clean.
I will never forget this, but I will eat your food. Tit for tat.
Just seeing if you're
I'm
awake
yeah.
or alive.
I'm awake.
Come in. Okay. Hey guys.
Looks cozy.
Yeah, you found the place.
Jeez.
Here.
Oh, wow. What year is that? So a couple years old.
It's like -8 out.
Yes, it is.
God, we've just been bunkered.
Hold up in here?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Time flies when soup's on.
Yeah, he made soup.
Well, thanks for having us. I mean, to what do we owe this pleasure?
Well, we wanted to thank you, and thought we could kind of host this little housewarming, tent warming.
Tent
We're
warming.
gonna say tent
It was
warming.
going to be a tent warming
a
party.
tent warming party for what you've given us a place to stay.
And also, earlier today, Evan...
I heard about this.
Yeah. His sleep convinced me to break some of his rules.
Yeah.
And waking Evan was really, really upset about it,
Huh.
if I read that correctly.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so this was just kind of a way to make it up to you.
I don't sleep talk or walk or any of this that you're talking about. You stole my food. That's all that happened.
Well, first off, it's not just sleep talking. It's like sleep functioning. I don't know your story exactly, but like 2 weeks ago, I wake up in the middle of the night to him shaking me, saying, "August, I have a surprise for you." Like 5 minutes later, you rolled up in front with a limo. We got to the Colorado Avalanche Stadium. You remember this, obviously.
Yes. Yeah. We went on the.
We broke in.
Yeah.
We
Broke
went
in.
down on the ice, and he said, "We're going to have a slap shot competition for $40,000.
Then I gave you like a hockey stick.
No, so you put a GoPro on your head, and you started
Right.
doing
That's
laps
what I
and
meant.
said, "We're going to be famous!"
Yeah.
He was sleeping that whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot how
Yeah.
we started the story.
I
That's
know.
crazy.
Yeah, I want you to see it because it's incredibly convincing.
I'm a night owl. I'm a nice guy at night.
It's not like we don't want to see that guy, Evan. It's like we would prefer to see that
I might
guy.
adjust my schedule now just so that I'm awake when you're asleep.
There's no proof, so I think we can. The burden of proof's on you
He wants
guys
some proof.
to show me
You want some proof.
that I've done anything
You don't
wrong.
trust us. You want some proof. Okay. Okay, you want proof. He wants proof. Okay.
Can-
Okay, I think we can.
Can we just get some
I think we
soup?
can get some proof.
Are you guys going to want some soup?
How did you guys even manage this meal?
Yeah.
Did you get this from Debbie? Was it straight from
Yeah,
Debbie?
your neighbors, Mark and Deborah, they have been absolute dolls.
They've been so welcoming to the neighborhood.
Yeah, they said, you guys cannot be outside in that cold.
Oh.
You and I were lovers all along. We had a good thing going strong, never doubted. But lately I feel changes coming on. I know that I will soon be gone, and you don't even want to talk about it.